Pokemon Presents! This year it's the main star, Pokemon Legends ZA. In summary, I think it looks pretty dang great. Although I freely admit that I've never played Legends Arceus. But just looking at it, it seems honestly like the best Pokemon game out there. It's everything I've always wanted in the immersive exploration and actually being able to see the Pokemon, sneaking up on them, catching them. Fun stuff. The reason why I haven't gotten it is pretty simple, because my Switch is bricked. So I'm greatly looking forward to getting a Switch too. So with that said, judging from this trailer, I think this could be pretty much up there. Now from the get-go in the trailer, I wasn't too sold on it. I didn't really feel how they could go from exploring a vast wilderness and a big Pokemon world to being confined to just a city. It just doesn't seem that natural to me. Like walking around catching wild animals in the city. But I guess that's sort of the point. They say in the trailer that they've set up wild zones in the city to help people and Pokemon coexist, but I don't know, it still seems a bit odd, even by this series standards. I'm not entirely sure, but it could work okay. Story-wise, I don't really have that much to say because I don't really play Pokemon for that. But the moment I was sold, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a really great game, was when they showcased the battle system. Real-time battles. Not just that, it seems like you need to manually guide your Pokemon around, tell it what moves to use, all while you walk around the battlefield as well. It's like Pokémon with extra steps, and I am 2000% for it. This seems so cool, and they say they've never done something like this, and I really like it when they experiment. And Arceus seemed to have been nothing short of a success. But even that used turn-based battle system, means you could walk around and spectate the whole thing. I am ultimately a very action-oriented person. I prefer that over turn-based. It's just more fun and hectic and more immersive to me. Even if I can enjoy the somewhat laid-backness of taking your time and picking choices and making your turns. And even if it took a few more years for them to try this in a mainline Pokemon game, I am glad that they're trying things. Maybe this will be on Switch 2 like an upgraded version, probably not, but it would have been a cool launch title. They didn't devolve too much on how you actually play the game otherwise, like are there side quests gonna be back, or crafting, shit like that. I'm also not too impressed with the graphics. It's the same with Legends Arceus. Most people agree that the game is great, but the graphic department was a bit lacking. I figure it's pointless to get a new Switch since Switch 2 is coming, so once I get that, this will for sure be one I'll get early. Unless I go directly to Legends Arceus first. Either way, this has a lot of potential. I am gonna keep a track of this game and news related to it. But before I go, really quick, I don't really have that much to say about the other things showcased in the Pokemon Presents. I don't really play the other games they talked about, but the news themselves I suppose seem kinda neat. It was a good day to be a Pokemon fan for sure.